Ozzy Osbourne dodged the Grim Reaper so many times, the guy probably filed a restraining order. Yet 13 days after his grand thank you encore with Black Sabbath, the Prince of Darkness finally ran out of midnight bargains. You're about to find out in the next 10 seconds why some fans swear Ozzy secretly scripted his own curtain call, why EMTs logged one bizarre symptom no doctor predicted, and how a single spine surgery 17 years ago may have whispered the date of this very ending. Ready? Picture it. Birmingham, July 9th. The arena smells like spilled ale and denim memories. All 4 original Sabbath members step on stage, and Ozzy, propped upright by a discreet carbon fiber brace hidden under a billowing velvet coat, growls, "This is my final encore." The crowd hears gratitude. Insiders hear prophecy. Because off mic, moments earlier, Ozzy told a tech, "If I fall tonight, just let me finish the verse." He'd rehearsed a failsafe. A pre-recorded vocal track would kick in if his legs buckled. It never did. He pushed through real and raw. But here's where it gets crazier. Afterward, he paced backstage sobbing, hugging every crew member like it was hospice visitation hour. Nobody realized those hugs were goodbyes. Keep listening, because the next morning, he ordered a guitar-shaped bouquet for someone none of us expected, and that gesture might point to how long he knew the clock was ticking. Rewind 2 decades. December 2003. Ozzy flips an ATV, shattering 8 ribs and his collarbone. Surgeons bolt titanium rods into his spine. He wakes up joking, "Bionic Ozzy, reporting for duty." Fast forward 16 years. A late-night stumble in his LA bathroom knocks those rods loose. Discs compress, nerves screech, and suddenly the godfather of metal can't raise a mic without a cocktail of painkillers. Doctors beg him to replace the hardware, but Ozzy delays, first for tour dates, then for fear of paralysis. That procrastination starts a domino line of surgeries, each one stealing a slice of mobility. But here's where it gets crazier. One neurosurgeon allegedly scrawled 2025 high risk in a consultation note, predicting nerve degradation could paralyze him within 6 years. Ozzy made it to 2025, barely, just like the doc said. Coincidence or prophecy? Wait until you hear what he whispered during his final SiriusXM chat. January 2020. Ozzy and Sharon sit opposite Good Morning America's cameras. He tries to say, "I have Parkinson's," but the word sticks halfway. Sharon steps in. "It's Parkin 2, a milder form." Viewers exhale relief, believing mild equates to manageable. Behind the scenes, Parkin 2 still eats dopamine, still scrambles muscle signals. Ozzy circles good days on a calendar like lottery wins. Bad days, he can't button a shirt. By late 2024, legs rebel more than they obey. He tells SiriusXM, "I can't walk, but I'm still alive." To understand why this matters, realize his touring contract included an insurance clause. Stand unassisted for at least 1 full song or forfeit revenue. That's why Tex built a hidden pneumatic riser under center stage, a spine-friendly throne disguised as a floor monitor. Fans just saw Ozzy leaning on a mic stand. In truth, the stage was holding him up. Let's jump to July 8th, rehearsal day. Soundcheck reveals a problem. The pneumatic brace groans loud enough to feed back into monitors. Ozzy jokes, "Even my skeleton screams." Engineers fix the squeak. During break, he records a 45-second voice memo. "Thank you for saving my life more times than you know." They assume it's for his crew. Turns out, it's the last mass message he will ever send. But here's where it gets crazier. He schedules that memo for automated delivery on July 23rd, 1 day after his death. Recipients open an audio file of Ozzy laughing, "If you're hearing this, I'm probably having tea with Lemmy." Chills. July 22, 7:14 a.m. Sharon hears a thud upstairs. Ozzy is on the bedroom floor, conscious but unable to feel his left arm. Paramedics arrive. Blood pressure, low. Oxygen, borderline. But they note something odd. His pupils respond sluggishly, even though his vitals suggest hypovolemia, not neurological trauma. They transport him. Hospital staff code blue within 40 minutes. Official statement later calls it complications related to neurodegenerative disease. Off-the-record chatter wonders if microhemorrhages from decades of anticoagulants played a role. Stick around. In a minute, we'll unpack the one test doctors ordered stat and why results may remain sealed for months. News breaks. Social media detonates. Hashtag Prince of Darkness and hashtag Thank You Ozzy trend worldwide. Fans post candlelit covers of Iron Man. Meanwhile, conspiracy engines churn. Some claim COVID booster complications. Others blame a secret fall at rehearsal. The speculation skyrockets when a backstage photo emerges of Ozzy clutching his chest, mid-hug. But freeze the frame. That clutch is him patting bassist Geezer's pocket for cigarettes. A decades-old inside joke. Misinterpretation spreads faster than truth. But here's why this matters. Divisive theories threaten to overshadow his intentional farewell. We're about to reveal the moment in his final show that proves he knew the end was near. During the encore, Ozzy paused between verses and, offset from the mic, mouthed, "I'm free." Lip-reading fans catch it after zooming footage. Some think he meant freedom from painkillers. Others believe he was acknowledging mortality. Immediately after, the band launched Paranoid, a song about spiraling minds and no escape. Symbolic? You decide. But it gets even deeper. Backstage logs show Ozzy requested that song replace War Pigs in the set list, just hours before showtime. His reason? Shorter drum solo saves my breath. Or maybe, shorter because it needed to be his last? Flash to funeral planning. Sharon releases a statement promising a public memorial concert in Birmingham featuring Metallica, Foo Fighters, and a hologram cameo from Lemmy. She also confirms Ozzy's ashes will be mixed with glitter and released via confetti cannons during the show. Ozzy's idea of a proper send-off. Legacy cemented, but questions linger. Did he rush the reunion knowing it would be his swan song? A tour accountant claims Ozzy fast-tracked insurance payouts to ensure crew salaries for a year, even if he couldn't finish the leg. That clause activates now. Next, the twist you didn't see coming. A London neurologist reviewing Ozzy's case reveals the symptoms EMS noted match autonomic dysregulation, sometimes triggered by Parkinson's medications in extreme heat. Translation: that sluggish pupil response may have been a signal his body overheated after a sleepless night rehearsing. Heat stroke plus neurological strain equals cardiac collapse. If confirmed, his final encore literally burned him out. So did Ozzy orchestrate a heroic goodbye, or did fate steal him at curtain call? Evidence leans toward a man who read his warranty's fine print. He upgraded braces, rehearsed fail-safes, pre-recorded gratitude, secured crew paychecks, and changed the setlist to Paranoid. Even his last interview ends with, "If tonight's my last, I did it my way." Intent or irony, the result is the same. A perfectly timed exit that turned tragedy into legend. Pause. Breathe. What does that teach us? Maybe that rock stars don't just chase immortality through riffs, they script it. Ozzy's life was a messy symphony of crashes, surgeries, and snarled vocals, yet he stitched those dissonant notes into a finale that felt, unbelievably, in tune. So here's your choice. Will you remember the Prince of Darkness for the stunts and scandals, or for the grit that let him spit lyrics when he could barely stand? Keep that notification bell on, because the autopsy report, sealed for now, could confirm the heat stroke theory, drop an entirely new bombshell, or validate the prophecy scribbled in that surgeon's note back in 2019. Either way, when the next twist in Ozzy's story rises from the ashes, you'll get it here first, sweet leaf-scented confetti and all.